Welcome back, everyone, and we're here at Sun and Fun 2026, and I'm joined with John from Lifestyle Aviation. You're a Tecnam distributor, correct?
We are. Lifestyle's a Tecnam distributor.
Right. And obviously, First Landings Aviation, we're not far away from here, 40 miles to the north. We already run two of these. So we've got one of the older 2017 Golf Victors, and then we've got a almost brand new. It got delivered to us with 269 hours on it. 2023 2006 T with the 950 NXI, I guess is what they call it. So
how are they working out for you?
We love them. We use them for time building and multi-engine training. So our time building price is like $239 an hour.
You're doing retail out the door, $239 an hour for a twin.
Multi-engine time building only. If it's the training, it's like $349, or if you join an internal club, it brings the price down a little bit. But everyone's been jumping on board with it because I don't know if you've heard this, but recently Republic put out that if you don't have 200 hours of multi, you're not even getting an interview.
And the alternatives to getting twins cost quite a bit more than that usually in the traditional market.
Yep. I mean, kind of the marketplace, most people are either using, Seminoles and Diamond as well. But now you're into a whole nother arena with the Diamond that it's really expensive in maintenance, from what I understand.
It's a beautiful plane.
Yep.
Craig, what makes this such a cost-effective twin time builder trainer?
So for us, it's worked out really well because the Rotax engine is, a third. Yeah, I'd say a third of the cost of replacement, really, for us. Yeah. We don't bother doing overhauls. We just slap on new engines, 2,000, 3,000 hours, whatever. When it starts telling us it's ready, then it gets a brand new engine. So, you're talking, what is it, $36,000 for a new engine on one of these?
It's in the 30s, depending on the model, yeah.
So, the 912 S3 is what we have on ours, on both of them. So it works out really well that we can just turn around and say, okay, let's get a new engine on it instead. And a new engine, we're talking 2-3 days versus 3 months, unless we've got a spare, IO 360 laying around that's already been overhauled. So.
Yeah. It's turned into an interesting market, hasn't it, where these problems exist. So our organization, Lifestyle Aviation, we sell airplanes of all varieties, and I've focused on flight training for many years, helped a lot of flight schools grow. And what I've seen in the last 5 years is that our traditional platforms of the IO 360, Pipers, and Cessnas, everybody knows how to run a flight school using those, and everything seems to be normal. But what I noticed is the parts prices went up, the overhaul prices went up, the labor prices went up, the fuel prices went up. And they were raising their retail prices, but the margins were getting squeezed.
Yep.
The worse than that, what I saw was the delay time to get the overhauls done.
Yep.
Like 8, 12, 16, 18 weeks sometimes. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yep.
So I've been waiting and watching for when the transition to a different way of operating would come about. And we went in search of the manufacturer that would actually facilitate that transition.
Right.
And that's how we ended up with Tecnam, because they have access to knowledge of building light sports, certified airplanes, and commercial aircraft. And they're the only ones that have optimized what I call the potential of this Rotax revolution.
Right.
Basically, we looked into electric power. That was stupid.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
I actually did an episode on that last year with another company that is here, and it was, you were talking to go for a 15-minute flight, the plane had to be on charge for like 2 hours.
It just doesn't work.
Yep.
And the economics didn't work, actually the capital cost. But then diesel we thought was the answer. Well, it is, but the operating cost didn't really go down.
Nope.
So fundamentally, there's only one possible path going forward, and that is Rotax engines powering all of the training fleets out there.
Yep.
And this particular airplane is so unique. There's not another one that exists similar to this, where you can operate so low cost and pair it with the P Mentor with the same engine basically on it. And so everything in your fleet can go from this kind of cost structure to this kind of cost structure.
Right.
And you get modern aircraft and avionics to go with it. So why wouldn't you modernize? So we're out evangelizing this to all of the flight schools. And you guys have already experienced it.
Yep.
And so we just want to validate that this is real, and it's available now, and you don't have to wait 2 years for a new plane.
Yep.
So you can lower your costs this year. You can write off 100% anything you buy, or get your people to do it for lease back, and they can do it. There's no reason the industry shouldn't be totally a renaissance, if you will, in opportunity in the flight training business.
Well, we came up with the idea as the time building side for this and the cost, which really led us into having a backlog. I mean, the wait list was actually real for people that wanted to come in and do 5-hour blocks, right?
Yeah.
Well, we just had one guy come in. He did 150 hours of time building with us.
Well, that's a lot.
So that was awesome. You know, not only for us as a flight school, the planes flying, but also for our MEIs, because our program, part of the reason why we can keep that price down is that our plane has to have an MEI in it if anyone's flying it.
Okay.
So we just give the MEI,
right,
and they pay for the plane.
He gets time too. Yeah,
he gets time.
There you go.
And everyone's happy.
There you go.
So
that's a neat idea.
Yeah, it's worked out really, really well, and it helps us with managing the costs and keeping those down, which of course brings more people in.
So other than the Rotax being a secret weapon for lowering operating costs, what do the pilots like about flying this particular airframe?
It's easy to fly.
Is it?
I mean, every single one of our guys that I talk to, they're like, it is super easy to fly.
Okay.
It is very manageable. It flies, most of them will say it kind of flies like a low wing instead of a high wing, which, you know, I mean, I've only put like 1.5 hours in it, if that. I could say, yeah, that's probably pretty darn true.
Well, the visibility is quite good.
Oh, yeah,
you got the little windows on top that help add that in your turns.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So how about single engine performance? Are they enjoying how it operates in that realm?
There was some nuances inside of that, but yeah, they love the way that this operates. So I haven't heard anybody complaining about it, let's put it that way. And with the Golf Victor, that was the
that's where you started.
On the tech or whatever it was. They were all pipeline birds. They were all survey birds. So they've all, you know, in the back of that, there's no seats, there's no nothing. It is a 2-seater.
Right.
Now with the new one, everyone's kind of happy because now they get a little bit more luxury, and it's pretty much brand new. So they're very, very happy with the new one.
Okay, so we end up with a twin.
Yep.
That's so low cost of operating, you can actually have it compete with single engine for time building, but you get twin time.
Yep.
You got modern avionics in the panel.
Yep.
Is there anything else that even compares to this twin for flight training?
Not that we found.
Okay.
I don't think one exists, to be totally honest, so we'll wait and see.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, let's talk about the Pimenta. John, Lifestyle Aviation, thanks for showing us around this. So explain it. What is it?
Well, Craig, thanks for having us out here today to talk about the beautiful Tecnam line of aircraft. This is the P Mentor.
Okay.
It is Part 23 certified trainer. Only about 3 or 4 years ago was it completed as Part 23.
Okay.
It's a new design specifically for private commercial instrument training.
Okay.
Designed specially for flight schools. Lots of special features just for that. At an economics point for purchase and operating that just blows away all the traditional things like we spoke about on the twin.
Right.
It burns half the fuel of a traditional airplane.
Right.
Okay. The overhauls, again, less than half of what you'd spend on an IO360 to overhaul this. So half the fuel burn, half the operating cost in terms of overhaul. You can get the airplanes turned around for overhauls in 10 days or thereabouts. Or you can order a new engine for less than an overhaul of an IO360 and have it there in a week.
Yeah.
So your flight school operations need that. And over the last 5 years, all of that fluidity of what used to work on our classic Piper and Cessna platforms, it's kind of disappeared. The prices went up, the time's delayed, and it's hard to make money in flight training when you're not really able to be most efficient.
Yep.
This plane is the answer for that problem. And when you compare this single engine platform with the commercial private instrument training in this, with the twin that you do the twin training and the time building in, what more do you need?
So it looks, from I've kind of poked around inside a little bit, dual G3X touches, GFC 500. What motor is in this?
So the 912IS.
Okay, so it's
the computerized fuel injected.
Okay.
So the same thing that will be coming on the twin next year.
And what kind of price point does this one sit at?
Around a 400-ish. Brand new airplane with warranty and half the burn. You can afford to spend a little bit more instead of buying a 40-year-old airplane
Right.
for $200 and something thousand and putting all your money in the panel. You can afford to stretch a little bit because the operating costs are so small. You can use some of that for the capital to purchase it with on the lease or finance. And at Lifestyle, we do both of those. We do leasing and finance for flight schools.
Okay.
And so the mathematics works out.
Okay.
And don't forget, if they're making money and they buy the planes that year, it's a deduction.
Yeah.
So now we get tax efficiency, we get operational efficiency, we get modernization. It's not as hard to figure out as people think it is.
Right. So do you, obviously I know you've got them, do you generally have them in stock? Are you seeing used ones hit the market already or not?
Since this was only Part 23 certified about 3 or 4 years ago, there's not many in the used market.
Okay.
We do have them in stock, ready
Right.
for delivery, and different distributors have different value, stock and on order.
Okay.
The U.S. is being supported by Tecnam in a way I've never seen before. I've been doing this 20 years.
Right.
We now have U.S.-based parts supply for the airframe. We have full support of Rotax, Lockwood, and the other type of distributors that do the Rotax support.
Right.
That's why you're getting this amazing turnaround on all this stuff. So not only does it lower your cost, it lowers your frustration of where you get your parts, how you maintain the aircraft. That's the biggest concern with anybody making a big decision about converting their fleet.
Yep.
They want something that is tried and true they can depend on.
Right.
So with U.S.-based supply of airframe parts, Italy eager to support, and we have set up flight schools now. They buy a few of these, and we get the chief of support on the phone for a video call. Right. Then we get Rotax support on the phone for a video call. Lockwood gets on the call. Everybody's eager to support flight schools for what I call the Rotax revolution that's changing all the operating costs of all flight schools in America.
Okay. So what kind of airframe times have you seen on this so far?
Well, again, it's only 3 or 4 years old, so we just delivered 4 of them to an operator last week, and they've already put 50 hours on one they had in there a week.
Right.
They already put 100 hours on one they had for 2 weeks, and so they're flying the wings off these things, and they're very reliable, so why not? And they're cheap to operate.
Yeah. Again, it's John with Lifestyle Aviation. For any of your Tecnam needs, give John a call.
Yep, give us a call. We'll be happy to help.
Thanks, John.
Cheers.